Space Ranger. Space Ranger. Space Ranger. Starring Richard Crane. In Pirates of Prah, Chapter 1.
Reggie! You promised to keep the visiograph open. You know I'm expecting to hear from Rocky.
I wanted to bring in Casa 7. There it is. I contacted Casa Central Control Station, and they're holding communications open.
Can I speak to my brother, Paul?
Well, I asked for him. They said he's at the landing field inspecting construction on the new landing platform.
I'll soon see him. It'll be wonderful.
How long since you've seen your brother, Vina?
Almost 3 years. He'll be on the Casa 7 project another 5 years. What happened, Reggie?
All the instruments are dead.
Why, it seems normal.
This is weird. Check the rockets. Rocket thrust is 0. Something has neutralized every bit of our equipment. And there's not a thing we can do about it. No way to check speed or position, and not a chance to make contact with anyone.
Somebody may have us under robot control.
I don't know, Vina. And I don't know of any way of finding out.
Vina's kept that spaceship visiograph busy for an hour. She knew I was going to call.
Well, she's having a vacation, Rocky. Now, for me, let me relax with a little black book and a gay nightlife.
A little more of that busy signal and you've sold me.
Well, here, relax, Rocky. I'll give you a couple of choice pages.
Oh, there's Vina now. Oh, Mr. Secretary.
I'm glad I found you in, Rocky. There's something I'd like to discuss, if it doesn't upset your plans.
It won't, sir.
After all, this is your off-duty period.
We can report at once, Mr. Secretary.
Very good, Rocky.
Well, I kissed the beautiful girls goodbye.
And the gay nightlife.
And the gay nightlife. But I'm not giving up yet.
Rocky, this could turn into a mission.
Well, that's all right, sir. I can take care of canceling our vacation plans, I guess.
Perhaps I should assign someone else to the mission.
Winky's only ribbing, Mr. Secretary.
That's right. We'd rather ride the rocket, sir.
Make yourselves comfortable.
Thank you.
I don't know where this problem is going to lead. It's a job of troubleshooting.
Well, sir, you know us. We're not happy unless we're in trouble. Well, no, I mean...
I know what you mean, Winky. First, I'll fill you in on some of the details. The United Worlds, as you know, are fortifying the planetoid Casa 7 as a joint control station for our entire solar system.
Oh, yes. Professor Newton told us something about the project.
In preparing Casa 7, each of the United Worlds is furnishing strategic and, in most cases, restricted materials. But lately, there have been disturbing reports of cargo spaceships vanishing on the way to Casa 7. Yes, Higgins?
We're in contact by visiograph with Mars, sir. They request Secretary Drake.
I'll take it on my receiver. This is Drake, speaking from Earth.
Speaking from Mars, Runas here. This is the final report on our supply spaceship Double M en route to Casa 7. It is now 2 moon cycles overdue. We must presume it to be lost.
Space Rangers are being assigned immediately to investigate the entire situation of missing cargo ships.
I know you'll keep us informed, Mr. Secretary.
You'll have a report within the solar month. Greetings from Earth, Runis.
Greetings from Mars, Secretary Drake.
You heard. That's the third spaceship vanished within a week.
You know, of course, sir, that Vena's on her way to Casa 7 on a cargo ship.
That's right, sir. Rocky's been trying to call Vena.
I've been unable to make contact. And frankly, sir, I'm a bit worried.
We'll put your mind at ease. Higgins,
Yes, sir?
get a report from Casa 7. I want to know if cargo spaceship CM7 has landed. We'll have word in a few minutes, Rocky. We want to find out what's happening to the cargo ships.
Oh, I'm sure it can be done, sir, by using our space stations.
You're the troubleshooter, Rocky. Run down every possibility. We've got to find the answer, or there'll be repercussions throughout our entire system.
The report from Casa 7, sir.
Let's have it.
Spaceship CM7 was last heard from as it was about to enter the gravity field for the approach. Since then, there's been no word from the ship. All efforts to make contact with it have failed. CM7 has disappeared into space.
Thank you, Higgins.
With your permission, sir, I'd like to start by tracing spaceship CM7.
Of course. This mission is in your hands.
Good. We can blast off within the hour. Winky? Get the orbit jet ready for blast off, Winky. I'm going to see Professor Newton for a moment.
The rockets will be ready to roar.
There. Now, we'll have to give this at least a 4-hour exposure, Bobby.
Well, that's the longest one yet. Oh, Rocky, we're making some wonderful pictures of Scorpus with hydrogen light.
What we need are some trick snapshots of Casa 7.
Your tone tells me there's trouble.
Perhaps. But I don't know what it is, Professor.
Except that it concerns Casa 7.
Secretary Drake will tell you the whole story. This much I wanted you to know. The ship Vena's on has vanished into space.
I want to help, Rocky. Please let me help.
This is one time I'd like to say no, Bobby, but I can't.
Thanks, Rocky. Thanks a million. You won't be sorry. We'll find Vena.
You bet we will. Now run along and get packed. Meet us at the blast-off platform. Professor Newton, I don't know where this flight is going to take us. Maybe to the far limits of our solar system.
Is there something you wish to ask me, Rocky?
Yes, Professor. Is there anything, any new discovery still held secret that might help us?
Yes, there is. But I've been fearful of even discussing it. Wrongly used, it could have cataclysmic results.
Vena's life may be at stake.
Come, I'll show you. I'll show you the power of cold light.
Cold light?
As long as our auxiliary power holds out, we can use the visiograph.
Can we contact anyone on it?
No, we can see what's ahead of us on it, and that's about all. As near as I can tell, we're traveling at a constant speed.
Reggie, we're alone in space without a rocket. No, we're not, Reggie. They must have seen us. The ship was coming in our direction.
I couldn't identify it. It didn't have any markings.
It may have come from Casa 7.
We'll soon find out.
Can they come alongside us?
Yes, I'm sure the magnetic lock's in operation. Well, we're alongside. Probably aligning the airlock hatch.
They've reached the hatch. We're connected now. Are you from Casa 7?
No. On Casa 7, they don't even know you're alive. And you're the ones who neutralized our equipment. You're real bright to figure that out for yourself.
I'll get to the cargo room.
Relax, or you won't be alive. Vina, your space gun. If you have to, use it. Ask questions later. I'll get through to Casa 7 on the astrophone in their ship.
Keep an eye on him, Doc.
Go over there. Go on. I'll use the gun if I have to. Hurry up.
No, Vina, you'll drop it. Drop it.
Get over there.
Nice work. You're a couple of smart operators. Only you don't have any brains. Now see if you can get their cargo into our ship without tripping over it.
So, Rinkman, you've ended up as a space pirate. At least you can't sink any lower.
It's a very profitable business, Vina.
And to get it, you destroy spaceships.
You won't be harmed. We've just neutralized your ship's rockets and equipment.
Why are we still in normal flight?
You're not. You're revolving around Casa 7 in a fixed orbit, just like the moon revolves around the Earth.
How?
We cut your power and neutralized your equipment when your ellipse speed balanced against the gravity of Casa 7.
That's what happened to the other ships you've pirated.
That's right. You'll be revolving around Casa 7 for the next 1,000,000 years, or until a piece of meteoric waste hits the ship. To make sure you're not identified, I'll have the markings removed from your ship.
You have found a new way to commit murder.
Oh, don't give me any credit, Vina. Dr. Vanko worked it out. I just make sure that no other spaceship bothers you.
Ringman, that's the last of it.
I'll send your pilot back. Oh,
Oh, I almost forgot. In case you're expecting help from Rocky Jones, forget it. I've got a decoy spaceship waiting for him. The orbit jet will be blown to bits.
The orbit jet's going to be blown to bits. The orbit jet's going to be blown to bits.
Do we have a chance?
No use kidding ourselves, Avina. It's like 1,000,000 to 1 shot that we'll ever be seen. Like finding a tiny fragment in infinite space.
Until our food gives out or a meteorite hits us.
That's the deal, Vina.
Right now I'm hungry. I'll get lunch.
Winky, what's our position?
Let me see if I can read it.
Hey, what are you trying to do? Get my job as navigator?
Well, you know I wouldn't take anything that's yours or Rocky's.
Go ahead and read it, boy.
Position celestial meridian, longitude 219 degrees 20 minutes. Celestial parallel, latitude 76 degrees 4 minutes.
Good work, Bobby. Oh, Winky.
Yeah, Rocky.
I've contacted Casa 7. They still have no word from Venus spaceship.
Oh? Well, maybe we better start scanning the radar vex, huh?
Good idea. Our flight will take us into Casa's atmosphere. Hey, Winky. A spaceship at 5 o'clock. Oh. Can you identify it?
Yeah, it's a Mars spaceship. The Double M.
The ship that was reported lost. XV2 calling spaceship Mars Double M. Come in, Double M. This is the XV2 calling spaceship Mars Double M. Come in.
It's turned 15 degrees off horizontal. The ship's damaged, Rocky.
Bobby's right.
Yes, the phone must be out. Secure, we're going alongside.
We just missed being smeared all over the galaxy.
No wonder they didn't answer our signal.
Sure, they were leading us to the slaughter.
The Double M was lost, but apparently she's been found by enemies who are aboard now.
Well, do we run or fight?
Prepare to fire starboard rocket.
Aye, aye, sir.
I'll arc over the ship at R400. Release rocket on count 5. Starting run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, the Double M just became the Scrambled M.
Log the incident, Winky, so that a full report can be sent to Mars Space Headquarters.
What did you hit?
Sighted enemy. Smeared same.
Why do I have to miss all the excitement?
Bobby boy, the excitement's just starting.
Keep the radar vex open, Winky. I'm sure we're in an area our unknown enemies don't want us to search.
Yes, sir. Rocky, object ahead.
Object's about 2 solar minutes ahead of us.
All right, Bobby. Professor Newton can be proud of you.
Elemental, my dear Rocky. Elemental.
Hold it on, Winky. When we're halfway there, we'll be able to tell if it's a spaceship.
Rocky, why'd you bring this on the orbit jet?
Oh, well, that's something Professor Newton's been working on for a long time.
I know. It's cold light.
Oh? Then he's told you about it, huh?
Yes, we discussed it, and I gave him my opinion.
Well, I know he appreciated that.
Cold light should never be used indiscriminately. The gamma rays could be fatal to those who use it.
Yes, Professor Newton warned me.
Rocky, it's a spaceship ahead.
Safety belts. This is the XB-2 calling spaceship at approximately celestial meridian 190 degrees, celestial parallel 80 degrees. Come in, identify yourself. This is the XB-2 calling spaceship at approximately celestial meridian 180 degrees, celestial parallel 90 degrees. Come in, identify yourself.
It's a spaceship, Reggie. It's Rocky in the orbit jet. We have to get some signal to him.
We're helpless, Vina.
The rocket missiles.
We can't operate the tubes. And even if we could, firing them wouldn't be safe.
I mean, force them through the tubes. Drop them overside. They'd have to see that and not pass us by.
It might work. We could give it a try. We may have enough auxiliary power to drop them off.
Winky, Bobby, look at their missile tubes, starboard.
It's starting to open.
We're going to be ducking missiles in a minute.
Port rocket, Winky. Same run. Fire missile on count 5.
Repeat on 5.
Starting run.
Check.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it, Winky. Hold fire. They ejected the rocket. They weren't firing it. That was meant as a signal to us.
Maybe the ship's in some kind of trouble, Rocky.
Get the magnetic lock ready, Winky. We're going alongside.
All right, sir.
The orbit jet is gone. It's come alongside.
I'll open the airlock hatch.
Rocky! Bobby!
You had us worried.
I was never so happy to see anyone in all my life.
Why didn't you answer our signal?
Our power and equipment were neutralized.
Our spaceship is a satellite of Casa 7.
How'd that happen?
Rinkman and Dr. Vanko, the two renegades from Earth, arranged it.
Oh, so they're the cause of all the trouble.
They've taken up space pirating. They came alongside and took off all our cargo.
I see. Well, you can give me a complete rundown on our way to Costa 7.
We can't get out of our orbit, Rocky.
Oh, I think we can. The orbit jet will take you out. We'll stay at magnetic lock. Tandem pole will do the job. You better stay by the controls here, Reg. Vina, you come on the orbit jet with me,
That's like going home, Rocky.
I told him we'd find Javina. Didn't I, Rocky?
You bet you did, Bobby. XB-2 calling Casa 7. Come in, Casa 7.
Casa 7 Central Station to XV-2. Proceed.
Requesting landing clearance. Bringing spaceship CM-7 in on tandem pull.
Landing platform in readiness. Please report at 10 miles. We'll bring you in for ground control approach. Out.
Out.
You never saw two fellas so worried, Vina. Rocky gave me 5 minutes to get ready for blast-off. And Winky was so anxious to begin the search for you, he even threw away his little black book.
Black book? How about that? The kid's growing up. Throw away my book? Oh, no, not that.
Be with us next week, same time, same station, when we again take you into outer space for further adventures with Rocky Jones, Space Ranger.
We just missed being smeared all over the galaxy.
No wonder they didn't answer our signal.
Sure, they were leading us to the slaughter.
The Double M was lost, but apparently she's been found by enemies who are aboard now.
Well, do we run or fight?
Prepare to fire starboard rocket.
Aye, aye, sir.
I'll arc over the ship at R400. Release rocket on count 5. Starting run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, the Double M just became the scrambled M.
Log the incident, Winky, so that a full report can be sent to Mars Space Headquarters.
What did you hit?
Sighted enemy, smeared same.
Why do I have to miss all the excitement?
Bobby boy, the excitement's just starting.
Keep the radar vex open, Winky. I'm sure we're in an area our unknown enemies don't want us to search.
Yes, sir. Rocky, object ahead.
Object's about 2 solar minutes ahead of us.
All right, Bobby. Professor Newton can be proud of you.
Elemental, my dear Rocky. Elemental.
Hold it on, Winky. When we're halfway there, we'll be able to tell if it's a spaceship.
Rocky, why'd you bring this on the orbit jet?
Oh, well, that's something Professor Newton's been working on for a long time.
I know. It's cold light.
Oh? Then he's told you about it, huh?
Yes, we discussed it, and I gave him my opinion.
Well, I know he appreciated that.
Cold light should never be used indiscriminately. The gamma rays could be fatal to those who use it.
Yes, Professor Newton warned me.
Rocky, it's a spaceship ahead.
Safety belts. This is the XB-2 calling spaceship at approximately celestial meridian 190 degrees, celestial parallel 80 degrees. Come in, identify yourself. This is the XB-2 calling spaceship at approximately celestial meridian 180 degrees, celestial parallel 90 degrees. Come in, identify yourself.
Go over there. Go on. I'll use the gun if I have to. Hurry up.
No, Vina, you'll drop it. Drop it.
Get over there.
Nice work. You're a couple of smart operators. Only you don't have any brains. Now see if you can get their cargo into our ship without tripping over it.
So, Rinkman, you've ended up as a space pirate. At least you can't sink any lower.
It's a very profitable business, Vina.
And to get it, you destroy spaceships.
You won't be harmed. We've just neutralized your ship's rockets and equipment.
Why are we still in normal flight?
You're not. You're revolving around Casa 7 in a fixed orbit, just like the moon revolves around the Earth.
How?
We cut your power and neutralized your equipment when your ellipse speed balanced against the gravity of Casa 7.
That's what happened to the other ships you've pirated.
That's right. You'll be revolving around Casa 7 for the next 1,000,000 years, or until a piece of meteoric waste hits the ship. To make sure you're not identified, I'll have the markings removed from your ship.
You have found a new way to commit murder.
Oh, don't give me any credit, Vina. Dr. Vanko worked it out. I just make sure that no other spaceship bothers you.
Ringman, this is the last of it.
I'll send your pilot back. Oh, I almost forgot. In case you're expecting help from Rocky Jones, forget it. I've got a decoy spaceship waiting for him. The orbit jet will be blown to bits.
The orbit jet's going to be blown to bits. The orbit jet's going to be blown to bits.
Let me see if I can read it.
Hey, what are you trying to do? Get my job as navigator?
Well, you know I wouldn't take anything that's yours or Rocky's.
Go ahead and read it, boy.
Position celestial meridian, longitude 219 degrees 20 minutes. Celestial parallel, latitude 76 degrees 4 minutes.
Good work, Bobby. Oh, Winky,
Yeah, Rocky.
I've contacted Casa 7. They still have no word from Venus spaceship.
Oh? Well, maybe we better start scanning the radar vex, huh?
A good idea. Our flight will take us into Casa's atmosphere. Hey, Winky.
A spaceship at 5 o'clock.
Oh. Can you identify it?
Yeah, it's a Mars spaceship. The Double M.
The ship that was reported lost. XV2 calling spaceship Mars Double M. Come in, Double M. This is the XV2 calling spaceship Mars Double M. Come in.
It's turned 15 degrees off horizontal. The ship's damaged, Rocky.
Bobby's right.
Yes, the phone must be out. Secure. We're going alongside.
We just missed being smeared all over the galaxy.
No wonder they didn't answer our signal.
Sure, they were leading us to the slaughter.
The Double M was lost, but apparently she's been found by enemies who are aboard now.
Well, do we run or fight?
Prepare to fire starboard rocket.
Aye, aye, sir.
I'll arc over the ship at R400. Release rocket on count 5. Starting run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, the Double M just became the Scrambled M.
Log the incident, Winky, so that a full report can be sent to Mars Space Headquarters.
What did you hit?
Sighted enemy. Smeared same.
Why do I have to miss all the excitement?
Bobby boy, the excitement's just starting.
Keep the radar vex open, Winky. I'm sure we're in an area our unknown enemies don't want us to search.
Yes, sir. Rocky, object ahead.
Object about 2 solar minutes.
Oh, Mr. Secretary.
I'm glad I found you in, Rocky. There's something I'd like to discuss, if it doesn't upset your plans.
It won't, sir.
After all, this is your off-duty period.
We can report at once, Mr. Secretary.
Very good, Rocky.
Well, I kissed the beautiful girls goodbye.
And the gay nightlife.
And the gay nightlife. But I'm not giving up yet.
Rocky, this could turn into a mission.
Well, that's all right, sir. I can take care of canceling our vacation plans, I guess.
Perhaps I should assign someone else to the mission.
Winky's only ribbing, Mr. Secretary.
That's right. We'd rather ride the rocket, sir.
Make yourselves comfortable.
Thank you.
I don't know where this problem is going to lead. It's a job of troubleshooting.
Well, sir, you know us. We're not happy unless we're in trouble. Well, no, I mean...
I know what you mean, Winky. First, I'll fill you in on some of the details. The United Worlds, as you know, are fortifying the planetoid Casa 7 as a joint control station for our entire solar system.
Oh, yes. Professor Newton told us something about the project.
In preparing Casa 7, each of the United Worlds is furnishing strategic and, in most cases, restricted materials. But lately, there have been disturbing reports of cargo spaceships vanishing on the way to Casa 7. Yes, Higgins?
We're in contact by visiograph with Mars, sir. They request Secretary Drake.
I'll take it on my receiver. This is Drake, speaking from Earth.
Speaking from Mars, Runas here. This is the final report on our supply spaceship M en route to Casa 7. It is now 2 moon cycles overdue. We must presume it to be lost.
Space Rangers are being assigned immediately to investigate the entire situation of missing cargo ships.
I know you'll keep us informed, Mr. Secretary.
You'll have a report within the solar month. Greetings from Earth, Runas.
Greetings from Mars, Secretary Drake.
You heard. That's the 3rd spaceship vanished within a week.
You know, of course, sir, that Vena's on her way to Casa 7 on a cargo ship.
That's right, sir. Rocky's been trying to call Vena.
I've been unable to make contact. And frankly, sir, I'm a bit worried.
We'll put your mind at ease. Higgins.
Ringman, this is the last of it.
I'll send your pilot back. Oh, I almost forgot. In case you're expecting help from Rocky Jones, forget it. I've got a decoy spaceship waiting for him. The orbit jet will be blown to bits.
The orbit jet's going to be blown to bits. The orbit jet's going to be blown to bits.
Do we have a chance?
No use kidding ourselves, Vena. It's like 1,000,000 to 1 shot that we'll ever be seen. Like finding a tiny fragment in infinite space.
Until our food gives out or a meteorite hits us.
That's the deal, Vena.
Right now I'm hungry. I'll get lunch.
Winky, what's our position?
Let me see if I can read it.
Hey, what are you trying to do? Get my job as navigator?
Well, you know I wouldn't take anything that's yours or Rocky's.
Go ahead and read it, boy.
Position celestial meridian, longitude 219 degrees 20 minutes. Celestial parallel, latitude 76 degrees 4 minutes.
Good work, Bobby. Oh, Winky.
Yeah, Rocky.
I've contacted Casa 7. They still have no word from Venus spaceship.
Oh? Well, maybe we better start scanning the radar vex, huh?
Good idea. Our flight will take us into Casa's atmosphere. Hey, Winky.
A spaceship at 5 o'clock.
Can you identify it?
Yeah, it's a Mars spaceship. The Double M.
The ship that was reported lost. XV2 calling spaceship Mars Double M. Come in, Double M. This is the XV2 calling spaceship Mars Double M. Come in.
It's turned 15 degrees off horizontal. The ship's damaged, Rocky.
Bobby's right.
The Astropone must be out. Secure. We're going alongside.
I'll send your pilot back. Oh, I almost forgot. In case you're expecting help from Rocky Jones, forget it. I've got a decoy spaceship waiting for him. The orbit jet will be blown to bits.
The orbit jet's going to be blown to bits. The orbit jet's going to be blown to bits.
Do we have a chance?
No use kidding ourselves, Vina. It's like 1,000,000 to 1 shot that we'll ever be seen. Like finding a tiny fragment in infinite space.
Until our food gives out or a meteorite hits us.
That's the deal, Vina.
Right now I'm hungry. I'll get lunch.
Winky, what's our position?
Let me see if I can read it.
Hey, what are you trying to do? Get my job as navigator?
Well, you know I wouldn't take anything that yours or Rocky's.
Go ahead and read it, boy.
Position celestial meridian, longitude 219 degrees 20 minutes. Celestial parallel, latitude 76 degrees 4 minutes.
Good work, Bobby. Oh, Winky.
Yeah, Rocky.
I've contacted Casa 7. They still have no word from Venus spaceship.
Oh? Well, maybe we better start scanning the radar vex, huh?
Good idea. Our flight will take us into Casa's atmosphere. Hey, Winky.
A spaceship at 5 o'clock.
Can you identify it?
Yeah, it's a Mars spaceship. The Double M.
The ship that was reported lost. XV2 calling spaceship Mars Double M. Come in, Double M. This is the XV2 calling spaceship Mars Double M. Come in.
It's turned 15 degrees off horizontal. The ship's damaged, Rocky.
Bobby's right.
The Astropone must be out. Secure. We're going alongside.
We just missed being smeared all over the galaxy.